with significantly fewer real dangers, do people continue to experience anxiety? This is a question that has puzzled many. In times long past, anxiety served as a necessary survival instinct, alerting individuals to potential dangers in their surroundings. Today, however, the triggers for anxiety have shifted drastically, and our response mechanisms haven't quite caught up. A simple example could be a strange look from your boss sparking thoughts like, "Am I about to be fired?" The resulting anxiety, however, can't be easily addressed because it's not exactly socially acceptable to directly ask your boss if they're planning to dismiss you. Thus, we're left with an unresolved alarm signal, contributing to our anxiety levels. Now, let's delve into the symptoms of anxiety. Anxiety manifests in various physical ways, including but not limited to palpitations, increased breathing, muscle tension, sweating, trembling, and abdominal discomfort. Emotionally, it can cause a hyperfocus on potential danger or negative outcomes, which only further fuels the anxiety and contributes to an overall unpleasant emotional state. In certain cases, anxiety can escalate to pathological levels, leading to what we classify as anxiety disorders. These can be broadly divided into two types: neurotic, which occurs in response to acute or chronic stress, and organic, which is a manifestation of the patient's somatic diseases. One of the more severe manifestations of anxiety is a panic attack. This is an episode of intense fear or discomfort that develops abruptly and reaches a peak within minutes. It often occurs in enclosed or crowded spaces where movement is restricted, such as during a subway ride. Common symptoms of a panic attack include abdominal cramps, palpitations, thoughts of impending doom, shortness of breath, tremors, and dizziness. The cycle then perpetuates as the individual's belief in these fearful thoughts increases their anxiety and worsens their condition. So, how does one cope with anxiety? Firstly, deep breathing exercises can be incredibly helpful. By taking a moment to sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on slow, deep breaths, you can reduce the physiological activation of anxiety and cultivate a sense of calm. Secondly, practicing mindful presence can also be beneficial. This involves focusing on the present moment and accepting it without judgment. Simply observe the sounds, smells, and sensations around you without evaluating them. This can help to reduce anxiety and instill a sense of peace. Lastly, acknowledging your feelings can make a significant difference. Admit to yourself that you're feeling anxious. Name the emotion. Reassure yourself with phrases like, "I'm safe. This is temporary, and I can handle this." In summary, while anxiety was once a useful survival mechanism, modern-day triggers have resulted in a misalignment between perceived threats and actual dangers. Anxiety can manifest physically and emotionally, and in some cases, escalate to anxiety disorders or panic attacks. However, with techniques like deep breathing, mindful presence, and emotional acknowledgement, it's possible to manage and cope with these feelings. If you have any further questions, please feel free to leave a comment. We'll do our best to respond as promptly as possible.